Hang on. Okay, guys. So, question: how do you feel about Maricopa today? I know that a lot of people are stressed. It's interesting that the mainstream media is saying nothing to see here, folks, and that no fraud was proven. I find that nuts. I truly just find that absolutely nuts that's what the mainstream media report. I think what you didn't see was there were, I think, 180 plus at one time, just before starting cyber attacks on the streams, shutting down the streams forever. Hey, Southwest Louisiana, Ohio, how you doing? Matthew Murray, I can't tell you where I'm going, although I'm going right. Here you go, right? So, you know, if you're going to do it, this is the way you want to do it, right? But all I can say is today was history. It's a celebration that finally you get to see the truth that there is such a thing as election fraud. Wonderful group of patriots in Arizona, and 15 some odd hundred people participated, 1,200 plus volunteers. It's still not over yet. There's stuff being done, but to think of the American people made this happen. The American Project made it happen. That's what you need to know. But the American people answered the call. You made this happen. The Arizona Senate only paid $150,000 for what ends up being a $9 million audit. The only reason it was even $9 million is because of all the delays, all the lawsuits, $2+ million for security and everything else. But it's also potentially going to be a little bit disruptive in your families. If you have families that now are election fraud deniers, right? Turn that word around, election fraud deniers. Hey, Virginia. Just basically encourage them to just look at physical facts. Because I know, this is not about any one party. This is not about a president. This is only about, did your vote matter? And remember, even if you're on the opposite side of this equation, how would you feel if it was on the other foot? Or how would you feel if your vote didn't count? And that's what all this is about, is election integrity. That is it. Election integrity. So if your vote doesn't count, then America fails. And if America fails, the world fails. So let me see if I can see some of my questions. Wow, it's going by fast. I mean, because there's tons of people who are coming in. And no, today wasn't about releasing the results, and you have to understand that. Today was about, this was a preliminary brief. This was the aperitif, the very small little, nice little, right? This is, and even this was huge, right? I think the net result of questionable items is 105,000, 107,000 questionable ballots of what has to do. And the media will spin this. They've already started to spin it automatically. Even one of their complaints were, I can't believe they said kinematic artifact detection with a straight face. If that's all they can attack on, then okay. But it's simple things like when you see that the ballots were incorrect, or what Sharpies really do, then they say, well, we never said Sharpies don't bleed through. right? But they did issue a statement that it was a new election paper this past year, and it was especially made for Sharpie, so it works right. And so this is, pay attention to words now. It's going to be a battle of words, and you're going to have to be very judicious in how you understand it and how you talk about it with your family. I would encourage all of you, now you've had a taste, it's just a little aperitif, just a little teaser. Now you've had a taste, just be patient. This is for all of us. I can't tell you just how many countries around the world are rooting for this, but this is for all of us. And I want you to understand it. This would have never happened without you. This would have never happened without your support. You wanted a chance to see what are the facts. You and your hard work and your resharing and joining in is what made this even possible. A lot of hard work still to do, but you can imagine if these little tidbits you saw today make you go, right? You can imagine what's coming, right? I hope that this may bring some peace and some healing. I hope. It may allow people to have a very frank dialogue. All of this conspiracy stuff goes out the window now, and you know, the big lie was debunked, right? They kept on saying it's the big lie, it's the big lie. No, it's not a lie, it's fact. It's been debunked. There is, in fact, election fraud that has to be dealt with, and you have to understand what it is. Hang on here, I'm going to take off. Let's see, I'll let you take off with me. Hang on, you ready? Hold on. Maybe we'll get a good glimpse of Phoenix as I fly here, right? There you go. Yes, right, folks. I can see your comments now. It's validation, 100% right. There you go. Just give you a nice little look of Phoenix and nice little mountains and the blue hue and everything else. Anyway, let me get back to my. Hang on. Let me figure out how to switch this.